Welcome back to PumpTalk News. First up, the moment you've been waiting for. Love is Blind Season 9 is officially on the horizon. Get ready for a brand new cast of hopeful romantics from Denver, Colorado, ready to dive into the pods and find their perfect match without ever seeing each other. Will they find true love or just a whole lot of drama? We've got the premiere date and all the juicy details you need to know. But hold up, because the drama off-screen is just as intense. We're breaking down the bombshell lawsuit filed by former Love is Blind participant Stephen Richardson against Netflix and the show's producers, Kinetic Content and Delirium TV. Richardson is alleging a pattern of inhumane working conditions and a lack of basic necessities for contestants. This could be a game-changer for reality TV. The legal firestorm surrounding Love is Blind continues to rage. We're digging deeper into the class action suit filed by Stephen Richardson, which claims cast members were deliberately kept in the dark about labor rights and subjected to manipulative tactics. This isn't the first time these producers have faced such accusations, and we're exploring the full scope of these serious allegations. And the allegations don't stop there. We're also covering the disturbing claims of unpaid wages and inhumane working conditions in another major lawsuit against the Love is Blind producers, brought forth by former contestant Stephen Richardson. This sweeping class action is calling out Netflix and production companies Kinetic Content and Delirium TV for allegedly mistreating their cast. Stick around for all the explosive details and make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on. Get ready to fall in love all over again. The pods are officially reopening for Love is Blind Season 9, and this time, the experiment is heading to Denver, Colorado. A fresh batch of singles is ready to ditch the dating apps and dive headfirst into finding a soulmate, sight unseen. For weeks, these hopeful romantics will connect through a wall, building emotional bonds before ever laying eyes on each other. The ultimate test, seeing if the deep connections forged in the pods can survive the real world and lead to a walk down the aisle. Mark your calendars because Love is Blind Season 9 premieres on Netflix on October 1st, with new episodes dropping weekly on Wednesdays. Get ready for more engagements, more wedding bells, and who knows, maybe even more heartbreak. Fans are already buzzing online about the new cast and the Denver setting, with many speculating about the unique dynamics this new location might bring. Will this season be the most dramatic yet? Don't go anywhere, because the drama behind the scenes is just as intense. Next up, we're diving into a lawsuit that could change reality TV forever. The honeymoon phase is over for Love is Blind producers, as a former contestant is suing for alleged inhumane working conditions. Stephen Richardson, who appeared in Season 7, has filed a class action lawsuit against Netflix, Kinetic Content, and Delirium TV. He claims cast members were treated as independent contractors, denied basic rights, and subjected to manipulative environments. Richardson alleges that production exerted excessive control over every aspect of the cast's lives, including their time, sleep, and access to communication. The lawsuit details shocking claims that cast members were regularly provided with alcohol, but had strictly limited access to water, allegedly to encourage impulsive decisions for the sake of entertainment. This isn't the first time Kinetic Content and Delirium TV have faced legal challenges. Previous lawsuits from contestants like Renee Potch and Jeremy Hartwell have raised similar concerns about working conditions and labor practices. Netflix has previously settled one such suit for $1.4 million. As this new lawsuit unfolds, the entertainment industry is watching closely, with many wondering if this will lead to significant changes in how reality TV shows treat their participants. The producers have called the lawsuit meritless, setting the stage for a major legal battle. The online reaction has been swift, with many viewers expressing shock and demanding greater accountability from production companies. But the fight for fair treatment in reality TV is far from over. Get ready, because the next story reveals even more shocking accusations. The legal battles surrounding the hit Netflix series, Love is Blind, are escalating, with former cast member Stephen Richardson spearheading a new class action lawsuit. Richardson, who was part of Season 7, is suing Netflix and producers Kinetic Content and Delirium TV, alleging a pattern of inhumane working conditions and wage theft. The suit contends that contestants were willfully misclassified as independent contractors, despite producers allegedly exerting excessive control over their lives. This control, the lawsuit argues, means cast members should be entitled to California labor law protections, including minimum wage and overtime pay. Richardson's suit echoes previous claims made by other Love is Blind participants, such as Jeremy Hartwell, who detailed allegations of sleep deprivation, isolation, lack of food, and excessive alcohol consumption during filming. The lawsuit also highlights the potential for cast members to face hefty penalties for violating non-disclosure agreements, with Richardson himself reportedly facing a significant fine for speaking out. This latest legal challenge is adding fuel to the ongoing debate about labor practices in the reality television industry. The outcomes of these suits could have far-reaching implications for how future reality shows are produced and how their contestants are treated. Fans are already taking to social media to voice their concerns and support for the contestants. And the accusations against these producers are only getting more serious. Up next, we uncover the full extent of the alleged manipulation and exploitation. Another wave of serious allegations is hitting the producers of Love is Blind. Former contestant Stephen Richardson has filed a class action lawsuit accusing Netflix and production companies Kinetic Content and Delirium TV of unpaid wages and creating inhumane working conditions. This lawsuit is shining a harsh spotlight on the reality TV industry. Richardson's suit claims that he and other cast members were willfully misclassified as independent contractors, even though the defendants allegedly exercised substantial and excessive control over their schedules, diet, sleep, and communication. The core of the argument is that this level of control qualifies them for full labor law protections, including minimum wage and overtime. The lawsuit also makes explosive claims about the show's intentional use of alcohol. It alleges that cast members were regularly provided with alcoholic beverages, energy drinks, and mixers, while access to hydrating drinks like water was strictly limited. The suit contends this was a deliberate tactic to maintain a heightened degree of control and direct the conduct of the cast into making manipulated decisions for the benefit of the show's entertainment value. This class action aims to represent anyone who signed NDAs and contracts within the 4 years prior to Richardson filing his suit. It seeks wage theft recognition, compensation for lost wages, punitive damages, and legal fees. This follows a pattern of legal challenges against the production companies, including a previous settlement by Netflix for $1.4 million in a similar case. The public reaction has been a mix of outrage and concern, with many calling for greater transparency and ethical standards in reality television production. These are some serious claims that demand your attention. But before we wrap up, we've got a quick recap and your must-have CTA. All right, PumpTalk Nation, let's do a quick rundown. Love is Blind Season 9 is dropping October 1st with a whole new Denver cast. Meanwhile, lawsuits are piling up against the producers over alleged inhumane working conditions and wage theft. We've got all the drama on and off the pods. Don't miss out on any of the breaking news. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social platforms for even more exclusive content.